Hello, I am Jonah, and I'm a rising senior at SR High School. And for my third milestone, I was able to automate the positioning process for my iPhone. Before, I only automated the turntable, so if you watch, the turntable can just spin very slowly, which can get you a better 3D image. However, the iPhone's position was held by a hand, and hands shake a little bit, so the 3D image rendered wasn't perfect. So to combat this, I made a system that can raise and lower my iPhone, and also tilt my iPhone. So this is actually controlled by 6 buttons, 2 are for each of the 3 motors I'm using. So now to get into the mechanics, I'm using a DC motor, which spins a threaded rod, and there's a bolt under this. And the bolt is held in place, so therefore the only place for it to go is up or down, instead of going around in a circle. So that's how it's able to go up and down. For my iPhone turning, I use a servo motor, which is only a 180-degree motion, which is all I need for an iPhone to turn. And I'm using 6 buttons with a lot of if statements in my code. So what was my biggest challenge for this milestone? It was actually the mechanics, surprisingly. How I actually learned how to 3D model for this project. I learned how to dimension my parts. And unfortunately, all those melted. So in order to fix that, I had to learn how to just use random parts from around to act as the function of my 3D parts. So an example of this was I had a holder for my motor, but instead, because it melted, I had to learn how to use wood and how to screw my motor in. And a lot of stuff like that. So I'll actually link all of those in my website. Another big issue I ran into was that these 2 beams had to be exactly parallel for the system to work. And it actually took a full week for me to figure out how to do that. So that was my third milestone, and I'm very excited for my last one, which will be making a better control system for how to raise and lower this.